gals and my non-gender conforming pals. Welcome back to my channel, or if you are new here, I would love if you would hit that subscribe button and click the little bell so you can be notified of all my future uploads. So for today's video, we're going to be testing out some high-end complexion cheek products. I'm going to be doing like a foundation and concealer review, and that'll be up either before this video or after. I'm not sure. I'm thinking before. So you'll see that, and that's not high-end, it's a drugstore product. But when I look at my collection, most of my bronzers, powders, highlights, stuff like that are all almost drugstore. So I was like, I've got to have some kind of diversity. So I went out and I bought a few products for my setting powder. I bought the oh my gosh, okay. I bought the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. I have heard a lot of good things about this. Again, I have dry skin, so I don't know how well this is going to work. I don't set all over my face. I just mostly worry about my under eyes. And so I kind of want to see how this performs compared to like my Halo Glow powder that I use a lot, or my Wet n Wild Photos Focus powder that I use a lot. For bronzer, I made a Marc Jacobs purchase, and I will have a video linked up before this about the Marc Jacobs like eye products. So I wanted to test out the bronzer. I've heard a lot of good things. It's huge, you guys. Okay, so it's got like the same like little like clip, and you just like open it, and this is what it looks like inside. So I'm excited to try that, and it's so large, so this will definitely last me a while. In terms of blushes, I bought, well, okay, I didn't buy, my husband bought me all of the Patrick Ta blushes. I've got She's So LA, She's That Girl, Do We Know Her, and Oh She's Different. And I'm definitely going to be doing some swatches whenever we get into it. But I'm really excited about those. It's cream and powder. And whenever I watched his video, he said that you can do like the cream first and then the powder, or you could do the powder and then the cream. So I kind of thought that was interesting that you could do the cream after the powder, but we'll try it out one each way on each cheek, depending on which one I'm going to use. And then last for highlighter, I bought the KKW Beauty Forever highlighter. I bought most of her Forever collection. I bought like the lip liner, the lip gloss, the lipstick, this highlighter. And I think that's it. I didn't buy the palette. I wasn't really super into the palette. So we'll definitely get into some swatches of that as well. So if you guys are going to be interested in seeing if my high-end products perform just as well or better than my drugstore products that I've showcased on my channel, then definitely keep on watching. I've got my eyes done. I've got my complexion and concealer done. So now let's dive into some of these high-end products and see how they perform. So first up, I'm going to set my under eyes with this Laura Mercier translucent setting powder. I don't want like a lot. Okay, so I've got just a tiny bit on my e.l.f. Retro Paradise powder brush. I'm just going to take it lightly here. I don't know why I'm talking like that. I'm going to do that to the other side. This looks really nice, satin. I have lines in my eyes, so those are always going to be there unless I ever go and get filler, which I'm really doubtful. But this is what it's looking like. I'm really liking that. That's a really nice powder. I dig it. Even though it's expensive. But that's okay. Right, now let's go ahead and move into the bronzer. I've got the Marc Jacobs 104 Tantastic. I know they have other shades. I got the lightest, and hopefully this will, hopefully this will show up on my skin tone. Let's swatch it. Oh yeah, that'll turn out fine. And then I'm using my e.l.f. Okay. Look at all that kick up that came in the pan after like tapping it once, but okay. Okay, just blending this out all over my cheeks. I tap it in first, because again, I didn't set my cheeks or anything, or my forehead with any powder. So I don't want to just start swiping all over the place and get it everywhere. I thought that like based on like the color it is in the pan, there was going to be maybe like a little bit more orange on me than it is, but I like it. I want to contour my nose with this. I think it's going to be doable, but I have to find my little nose contour brush. Hold on. The little SpongeBob producer to come in and say 5 minutes later. I finally found the brush, and it's my Morphe E62. And start running it down the nose. Okay. Okay, so now the nose is contoured. It's looking good. Next, let's go into highlighter. I like to do highlighter next, so that way like the blush and everything just kind of blends everything together. So I like to do the blush last. So for highlighter, it's the KKW Forever Highlight. And it's kind of like a champagne gold. Swatch it for you. Oh, yeah, that's nice. Super nice. So I'm going to use my Sony Kesha paint brush. Oh, has a lot more to it than I had anticipated. Especially for like one dunk. And it's blinding, y'all. Okay. Down right here, and then right on the end of my nose. And on my cupid's bow. Okay, so for blushers, we have 4 options. That's the Patrick Ta ones. And first up, we've got, okay, how do you open, oh, here we go. She's So L.A. And let's go ahead, watch this. Oh, that's really pigmented. Yep. I feel like that could almost be a bronzer on me. Maybe try this one for a bronzer. Maybe try this as a bronzer in a future video. Let me know if you guys want to see that. We've got that She's That Girl. Ooh, that's really nice. Swatch that one as well. That one's really kind of nice and light. That's definitely what I'm thinking about using for today, but let's kind of see what else. I didn't realize I wasn't filming. So the one that I ended up going with is, what did I do? Is She's That Girl. I did powder first, then cream on this side, and then I did cream followed by powder on this side. I am gonna swatch the other 2 that I did not do for you guys. So we have Do We Know Her, which is kind of like a peachy shade. There's that. That's really nice. And then the other one that we didn't do was Oh, She's Different. That's really pigmented. I do feel like because of how pigmented these blushes are, I feel like I need to go back in and kind of add a little bit more bronzer to my face. Like adding more bronzer really kind of helps with that. To finish off the rest of my face, and I will be right back. Everything put together, I'm gonna kind of give you my final thoughts on everything. Let's start with the powder. I love the powder. I think it looks so nice underneath the under eyes. Huge win for me. I will have to like test this out a little bit longer, but personally this was a huge win for me. Bronzer, I think you're just paying for the name. I have some drugstore ones that I think are so much better, and honestly I love my Fenty one so much more. So to me this is a pass. It's not something I think you have to have. I think the price for the amount that you get is nice. I don't think it's the one you have to have. I will say though, these blushes are stunning. I love them. I really feel like with the powder and the cream that it really kind of adds something special to my collection. So I would personally 100% recommend these. These are beautiful. I don't know, so I think that one of the shades could honestly be a bronzer on me, not a blush. So I'm actually going to try that out as a bronzer and let you know what I think. I may do that in a future video just to kind of see what I think As for the rest of the shades, I think they're absolutely beautiful. They're stunning. They swatch nice. They're very, very pigmented. We had some wins. We had some misses. But overall, it was kind of 50-50 on the products. I forgot to talk about this. It's like a $22 highlighter. You get 0.14 ounces. I really think you're just paying for the name. I mean, it is blinding. It's really nice and pigmented. Just outweighs my drugstores. So again, the bronzer and the highlighter, you know, not something I absolutely need in my collection. The powder and the blushes are definitely something that I would recommend you guys check out. So that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, comment down below what's your favorite blush, bronzer, highlight, and setting powder that you're using right now. Definitely might want to make a video of like what you guys list as your favorite, trying out some of that stuff, and then let me know what some of your least favorites are. Maybe do a video trying out your least favorites and see what I think. But overall, I was just 50. And give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next video.